Hey guys, it's your boy King Donald back with another video. So today I'm going to be doing part 3 of What If Deku Was Gone. I think I posted on my community tab like finale coming soon, but things got on the way and it was backpedaled. So I'm just going to do a part 3. I think it's a short one, so yeah. Um, yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So we last time we left off with Zuko and Killua, fighting the Nomu and in the USJ. So this time, so after that, the teachers verify if the kids are okay and everything. So they get a few days off, and Zuko during those days tries to improve his John Ken because after that fight, he wants to improve it. So they finally come back to school, and then Zawa tells them that they're gonna go back to school. They're gonna they're gonna have to get ready for another fight, and everyone is on edge until he just says the sports festivals are coming around, and that's when they all go down, and everyone starts to get hyped and everything, and Zuko is too. But Zuko asks Kyoa, "So, are you hyped about this?" He's like, "Eh, it's just another stupid thing." And Zuko's like, "Why aren't you hyped? You can beat a lot of people." And Kill's, maybe if we make a bet, I'll be excited. And Zuko's like, "All right, you got a deal." So yeah, they make a bet and everything. So they go. So I'm gonna skip the few days, and the sports fest is around. So they're in the locker rooms and everything, and that's when Toroki walks up to Zuko and tells him, "I'm gonna beat you." And Zuko is like, "Alright," quite sudden. And Toroki is like, "You might be one of the strongest one here. That's why if I do beat you, I can shut my old man up." And Zuko's like, "Alright then, I accept your challenge, Toroki. May the best man win." So yeah. So they all head out and everything. So Izuku's gonna be doing the speech because came first place, and he gives an inspiring speech and everything. Motivates everyone, even the people in the general studies, even though they know they don't stand a chance. So Midnight announces the first event, and the first event will be the race, and they shall go, and everyone starts to run, and Izuku's picking up pace using his pure strength and everything. But that's when a freaking something blitzed by him, and Izuku realizes that that was Killua, and he realizes that Killua is way faster than he thought. And Killua blazes ahead of the competition before Toroki could even freeze his eyes. And Toroki is too distracted that he just goes blazing ahead. And Bakugo too, everyone falling behind him. And by the time Toroki arrived at the robots, Killua was already finished the race. And Izuku was kind of not he was more determined to win. And Izuku pushes even further, surpassing Bakugo while he's exploding, and he sees Toroki on his ice trail, and Izuku and he dives and grabs onto Toroki's leg, and so "Hey, get off me!" And Izuku's like, and he pulls Toroki, and he pushes himself forward, gaining second place. He tells Killua, "What? Since when did you have that speed? What?" He's like, just I really want to win that bet of ours." And Zuko's like, "What? This is unfair. What? You didn't tell me about this." It's like, you didn't ask about it." So yeah, they have the little banter of that. So they carry on, and everyone finishes the race, and that's when Midnight announces the second part of the sports festival. And it's a cavalry battle where you have a team of 4, and 3 are carrying one person, and the person on the top has headbands, and the total points of your thing is yeah, well, whatever. And everyone realizes, and freaking Killer realizes that he has the 10 million points, and he is okay with that, surprisingly. So Izuku asks Killer if he wants to partner up, and Killer's like, I don't know. And Izuku's like, come on, it'll be fun. He's like, alright then. So then they become partners, and people are hesitant, but also they intrigued because this is quite a strong team. And that's when Uraka approaches them. Hey, you guys want to be on a team? And he's like, oh sure, more the merrier. And they just needed one more, and they're looking until May pops up and it seduces them into being on their team. So there's not much to explain here. Izuku's team slaps on everyone. They slap on everyone. It's easy. With Killwa's speed and Izuku's pure strength and his speed too, Mei's gadgets and Uraka's floating quirk, they were able to avoid everyone. Toroki and Bakugo weren't even close to catching them. So everyone won and they first place and everything, and that's when the battle starts. And everyone's announced their first opponents. And Izuku, he's walking to his locker room until he's approached by, I think his name's Ojiro, and he tells Izuku, "Hey, Izuku, I heard you going against that Shinso guy." And Izuku's like, "Yeah," and he tells him, "You better be careful. That guy's different." Izuku's like, "Different how?" He's like, "He has this. I think he has a quirk. He can brainwash because I remember him asking me a question and suddenly I blacked out. And in the middle of the match, I woke up and I blacked out again. After, and Izuku's like, huh. Alright then. I was like, alright, I just advise you that you don't say anything to him. I advise you to finish it off quick." Izuku's like, alright. Thanks for the advice, man. He's like, alright, no problem. I just want that guy out. It's like, you asked the right man for the job. So yeah, they start the match and everything. They announce Suzuku's name, Shinso's name, and Zuko's standing there. And Shinso starts to talk to him like, "Hey, I'm Shinso," and Zuko's just quiet. And Shinso's like, "Ah, come on, you're not gonna talk." All right then. And he tries to start insulting everyone and everything. He insults Class 1A, everything. And then he tries to insult Killua, but it doesn't work. Izuku's just staring at him. And then Izuku's like, alright. In his mind, he's like, alright, this is enough. And he dashes towards Shinso and he slaps him, literally slaps him. The absolute disrespect. And Zuko's like, "I'm sorry, but you really did piss me off." Shinso's like, "Alright then, you stupid hero course people." And Zuko's like, alright, stop feeling sorry for yourself and actually, do something. If you really want to be in the hero course, you'll do something about it. You'd actually train or something. Don't let other people stop you because they tell you, "Oh, it's a villain quirk." People don't decide what your quirk is. You decide what it is. And Shinto's like, "Oh, okay, whatever." But in reality, it actually did really touch him. So Izuku moves on to his second fight with his fight against Toroki and realizes this is a hard fight and he's gonna have to try his absolute best. So before the fight starts, Uraka wished Izuku good luck, and Kyo was saying, you better reach the finals or I'm gonna win." So Izuku's like, you bet." So Izuku approaches the stage and was going to the stage until he stopped by Endeavor and says, "Make Shoto use his left side. It'll be better for him." Izuku's like, "Huh? Who do you think you are?" It's like, "Just make him use his left side, alright?" And Izuku's like, alright. I don't take orders from you, man. You might be a second pro hero, but it's not like I respect you. You know, All Might. And he walks off and there's like, "Huh?" So yeah, Izuku approaches the stage and Toroki approaches the stage. And that's when shouts, "Go!" And Toroki throws a big ice, but then he thinks it's over, and Toroki's like, easier than I thought. But then he hears and Izuku breaks off the ice, and straight away he dashes to Toroki with the John Ken. And Toroki's like, "What?" And he puts up an ice wall and jumps out of the way. But Izuku breaks through that wall. He's like, you think I'm going? You think that measly wall's gonna stop me?" John Ken's still going, and Izuku, he he's going trying to hit the walls, and he's like, damn, it ran out." And Toroki throws another pile of ice, but Zuko just kicks that away easily. And Zuko tries to get to Toroki, but it's not working. So Zuko realizes, he keeps sliding around. So maybe if I... And Zuko approaches him again and he slides around, and Zuko's like, So he does a finger flick, which actually destroys the ice in front of Toroki, which he falls. And Zuko running to Toroki, and Toroki is about to do ice, but Izuku jumped into the air and stepped on his foot, and he kicked him right in the face. And Izuku's like, "Come on, Toroki, use your fire side. If you, did you not hear my speech? I said try your absolute best. You challenged me, and you're only gonna use your half of your strength. That's disrespectful to everyone here." Toru's like, "You don't know nothing." And Zook's like, "I don't care. Alright? It's your quirk, nobody else's. And if you deciding that you're not gonna use the full capabilities of your quirk, then I don't think you fit to be a hero." And Izuku's turning on his John Ken, and Toroki hearing this is really inspired, and an inferno goes off, and Toroki's like, "Alright then, Izuku, you asked for my full strength, here it is." And Izuku just smiles and he's like, "Alright then." And Toroki's throwing fire and ice, and Izuku just dodging it. And it's kind of hard because it's at a bigger capacity now. And Izuku's just like, "Well, maybe I shouldn't have said that." And Izuku's like, "Alright then." And he's charging up, but John Ken, a massive fire, is like, "John Ken." And Toroki, he's preparing to do his massive move, and Zuko's and he starts dashing to Toroki, and Toroki does his finisher freaking flare move, and Cemento sees this like, "No, I need to stop this," and he does that, does the pillars, but they hit it and just an absolute explosion which covers the whole ring and literally touches the people in the stadium, and people are just dazed by that. The sound, the ears are ringing and everything, the eyes are blurry, just this ash everywhere, and the pro heroes are really concerned if the kids are still alive. And they looking, and the dust is starting to clear, and they see that Toroki's out of the ring, and they're like, "Wait, Toroki's out of the ring? Wait, where's Izuku Midoriya?" And they see Midoriya, he's lying on his back, but inside in the ring. And it was like, "Yeah!" And Tresor like, "Oh my goodness! After a spectacular fight against two powerful students, Izuku Midoriya was able to become victorious." And everyone's like, "Yeah!" And everyone's shouting because, you know, it was an amazing match. It was an amazing match. So Izuku, he wakes up, starts to gain conscious, and he realizes the amount of damage they done. And Izuku looks, and there's a giant hole in the ring, a deep one, all right, a deep one, all right. And he's like, "Whoa!" And Toroki wakes up, is, "Oh, what?" And he sees the whole two. He's like, "Whoa!" So yeah, they in the locker rooms, and Izuku tells Toroki, "I'm glad that you used your fireside." Toroki's like, "I'm not sure if I made the right decision. Is this? Can you tell me, Izuku? Is this the right decision?" And Izuku's like, "I cannot decide for you. Remember, this is your quirk. And a quirk is a gift, is a blessing. There's 20% of people in our population that don't even have them. Imagine how they feel. At the amount of people that just step over them because they don't have a power like them. So take that into consideration. And remember, you're trying to be a hero. And if you're a hero, if you're not a strong hero, how will you be able to save people? And Zuko just does that, and Toroki takes that in. So yeah, I'm gonna switch perspective, and now it's a big fight. It's gonna be Killua versus Bakugo here. So in this fight, it's gonna be close. All right. So Bakugo's throwing explosions, and Killua's dodging him, and he's trying to do lightning palms to Bakugo, which do, but Bakugo, since the world power, he just brushes them off, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, I'm gonna say Bakugo tries to do a forgot what it's called. Oh my gosh, that spinning one he does, and this Killua sees this, and he was about to get hit, but out of a flash nowhere, he dodges it, and Bakugo makes the impact, and he starts to get up, and he's like, "What the heck?" He just gets kicked out of nowhere, right off the ring, and Killua just stands there. He's like, "Oh, was that supposed to be your final attack?" And it was like, so yeah, the killer destroyed Bakugo. So yeah, so it's time for the final match, and Izuku's in the locker room, and Uraka comes in. It's like, "Hey, Izuku." Izuku's like, "Hey, Uraka." She's like, "So you prepping for your fight against Killua?" It's like, "Yeah, Killua's a tough opponent." But he's like, "But didn't you defeat him in the combat exercise?" "Yeah, I just found out that he was holding back." You're like, "What? He was holding back? That's insane." It looks like, "Yeah, he might have even more speed than he has before. I gotta be mentally prepared." And she's like, "Alright, my bad." And she leaves. And yeah. So Zuko heads to the stage, and that's when he sees his opponent, Killua. A silver-haired boy, a gray-haired boy, you know, and against Izuku with the black-haired boy, you know. Anyways, so Izuku's like, "Let's have a good fight, Killua." Killua's like, "Could say the same to you." And they're both going in a fighting stance, and Killua turns on Godspeed, and Zuko's like, "Alright then." And Pressmouth shouts, "Go!" They both go right at each other, with Killua being the fast one. But anyways, Izuku's throwing hand to hand with throwing fists, you know what I'm saying? He's throwing fists, but Killua is throwing fists too, which are stunning Izuku, but yet again, he's tanking them. So Zuko, he's like, he's starting to get frustrated from the stuns. So he throws a massive kick, which hits Killua right in the gut, and Killua kind of does that sliding thing, and he just he runs and he jumps into the air, and he does like a flying kick, which Zuko blocks it, and he hits Killua away, and Zuko chops up a quick John Ken, which he wants to hit Killua with, but Killua was a little too fast for him, and Zuko's just getting finessed by Killua. You know, those small punches, like, what the, and he just does a John King into the floor, which actually sends an impact, which actually hits Killua, and he falls to the ground. It looks like, "There you are." Does a quick John Can, and right in the face. And Killua is like, damn. He turns it on, and he kicks Izuku right in the face, escaping him. As Killua's like, "Alright, let me try this." And he does a lightning bolt. And Izuku, he's like, "You think that will stop me?" And Izuku literally jumps, and he grabs the lightning, and he throws it back at Killua. And Killua's like, "What? He can do that?" And everyone's like, "Wait, he can grab lightning?" And everything. They're so confused, and Killua just absorbs it. He's like, "What the heck?" And Zook's like, you don't think I have no my own tricks of my own? Come on, Killua. You think I'm worse than that? Killua's like, alright then. And he goes in trying to go faster, but Zuko is like, alright then. He turns on his protective shield and he's like, it's been practicing this for a while. And Killua's coming right at him. And Zuko's like, come on. And his eyes are advanced. He's trying to use his advanced eyes to advantage. He's like, all right then. And Killua comes in and he's gonna throw a massive punch to Zuko's god, but Zuko jumps into the air. He grabs Killua's arm and he kind of chops up John Ken and he hits him right in the back. Kind of picture like Minato versus Obito, like how he does that Rasengan. It's kind of like that, or Naruto done that to Menma, like kind of like that, which actually hits him right into the ground, which sends a wave impact out to the crowd, which knocks Killua out because that was too much. And everyone's just flabbergasted that Izuku was able to react to someone that's so fast. And everyone's just, yeah! And they start to cheer. And Zuko's like, I actually pulled it off. I actually pulled it off. And he's excited. So yeah. They skip over to the announcements, and Izuku's attained first place. And that's when All Might awards him, saying, well done, young man. You done really good. You really showed the world what you could do. And Zuko's like, thanks, All Might. And he showed Killua, like, Killua, you showed quite the strength here, quite the speed. You fought hard. You're a great opponent out there. Don't feel beaten that you didn't come first place. Alright, Bakugo. And Bakugo, he's in chains right now. And oh my god, okay. And he just puts it on him. So yeah. Zuki came first place, putting it off because he's the main character. Anyways, that's what I'm gonna leave off today. I hope you guys enjoyed. Covered the whole sports festival. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been King Donald signing out. Peace. Enjoy my Discord server.